Hey y'all, so welcome back to my channel. It is DeShayla, aka Infinity Bay, and I am back at you with another video. So I wanted to get on here and, of course, like I always do, give a little quick message to you all, to my community, to my peeps out there. I want to say, and Happy New Year! Happy New Year! It's 2025. We finna do this thing. We finna do it bigger and better than ever. So I know I'm like excited about this year for some reason. So I can't wait to see what the universe and spirit and them got in store for me. But I wanted to come to you guys with a message about how you deserve pleasure, and how it is important to invite pleasure into your life and accepting pleasure. How do I know this? Because your girl's been through some things, like I said, as usual, but more recently I had an experience, and I had to check myself and remind myself of how I needed to allow pleasure into my life and accept pleasure coming into my life. So, excuse me, y'all. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. This is supposed to be like a feminine energy video, and I'm like burping because I just hit my little Diet Coke. So I'm not gonna say what else I was just eating, but that don't matter right now. What we focusing on is, I want to let y'all know why is it important to bring pleasure into your life, how you know you're not allowing pleasure into your life, and what do I mean by bringing pleasure into your life. So first off, let me start off by saying, what do I mean about bringing pleasure into your life and allowing pleasure into your life? Allowing things that make you feel good, people that make you feel good, situations that make you feel good, that validate you. Although we are not seeking outside validation, we are inviting in things that let us know, yeah, you worth that, babe. Yeah, you worth that experience, babe. Yeah, you worth being treated like this, babe. You know, that reminder that you are worth it, and this is where you need to set the bar. Okay? Your bar was here, now you setting it up here. And allowing those situations and those experiences to be a reflection of the work you have done within yourself, that you're even attracting people into your life that only want to give you pleasure, that your energy no longer attract people in your life who wants to be breadcrumbing you, that deal with you at their convenience, that don't care about what is important to you and what you actually want in your life. We're done with those type of people. We're moving on from that. We're practicing moving on from that. So here's the thing. This is what happens. You do this work on yourself. You begin to, believe that you deserve certain things, certain experiences. You get sick of the old little experiences you've been getting, the bare minimum. And I'm not only talking relationships. I'm talking friendships. I'm talking jobs. I'm talking relationships as well, obviously. Just really working on that, receiving energy, that feminine energy. And, working on that stuff, on your energy, by not always trying to do and please other people and do all of that stuff. You've been working on that stuff, right? You've been putting in the work. So now the universe says, hey, boom, we're finna test you. We're finna bring somebody into your life. We're finna show you, the frequency you are on now. Okay? So they bring somebody into your life. They show you the frequency you on. Person is great to you. Friendship, job, relationship. In this case, my personal story I'm finna tell, it's relationship wise. So I had recovered from out of a situationship. But I recovered out of a situationship, right? So I was getting treated a certain way. We all know how we get treated in situationships. Okay. So now, moving forward, I met somebody, and he was great. He was so great to me. He was so nice to me. It did not last long, but that's okay. He was great to me. He paid attention to detail about me. He paying for everything. Just such a traditional gentleman. Great. A great person. In the back of my mind, I knew that this probably was not my person. But here's the thing. It really didn't need to matter. In a certain aspect, it did need to matter. But if we want to talk about you on this spiritual journey, you a spiritual person, one thing you got to start understanding is you got to kind of treat people coming in as a test for yourself and the frequency that you're on. I hope that makes sense. I hope y'all riding with me on that one. So he was great, you know, but I will find myself freaking out a little bit, you know. How do I put this? Like, I will freak out, like, okay, like, when is the mask gonna come off? I would say little things to him like, I'm waiting for you to, like, drop the ball and F up. I'm waiting for you to drop the ball and F up. And although I would explain to him why I felt that way too, because dating out here is not for the weak. We all know that. And it's stuff that we experience and we allow in our life. But I was doing the work on myself. I was understanding what I deserved, and the universe literally gave me somebody on the frequency of where I now believe. I constructed my subconscious in what I believed I deserved. So although I was feeling like, hey, when is this person gonna drop the ball? When is this all gonna be, when is the fluke? This is gonna be a fluke or something like that. I sat back with myself one day and I said, well, why are you so worried? Why is it so uncomfortable for you? And my insides immediately told me, because you don't think you deserve pleasure. You don't think you really deserve what is being given to you at this moment. So in that moment, I sat and I told myself, okay, nope. This is how simple we can make this stuff sometimes. When you have those thoughts and it comes together, boom. I told myself, well, you deserve pleasure. You deserve everything that you're feeling right now, no matter if it's going to last or not. You deserve for everybody who comes near you and wants to pursue you to treat you like this. So, like I said, I knew in the back of my mind that this person was not my person. I felt that way. But, I continued to date. He was a great guy. I feel like we got along really well. And sometimes too, I kept going because, we can kind of gaslight ourselves a little bit, like, this is not my person, or try to kind of run from it. So I was testing out and making sure I wasn't like just trying to run from something that was unfamiliar to me, if that makes sense. And so, yeah, I sat with myself and I came up with this conclusion, and I told myself, nope, you deserve everything that he's giving you. So although, like I said, that's where I was going to, I'm sorry that it did not last long. Me having that experience with that man set the bar for any man that came after him, that is coming after him. The universe said, baby, this is how it's going to look when your person comes. He's going to treat you like this, okay? Now, like I told y'all, I was dealing with somebody who wasn't really treating me like this for a little while. I don't deal with that person anymore. Let's be very clear. And I had to stop dealing with that person to make room for this other guy to come in, because I was tired and I wanted to be treated better. You understand? You follow me here? Okay, and I was doing the work. And not too much on the situationship, because that situationship had to be the way it was for me to get here. Y'all connecting the dots? Okay. We have these experiences for a reason. I had to experience a situation that was not so for me, so then I could then begin to do the work and invite in a situation that was for me. Follow me here? Okay, great. So, from moving forward now, if you're not coming on an energy that guy was coming in, and we ain't got nothing to talk about. We went our separate ways. I was distraught when we went our separate ways, because I started to kind of tell myself that, oh my God, I'm not going to meet nobody else who's going to treat me like this, because I've been out here dating for a couple of years now, and this ain't been what's up, And I finally got somebody, and it does not work out. But I have to remind myself again, yes, you will, because this is not the frequency you are on. You understand what I'm trying to say to you? You deserve pleasure. If you now only allow guys in that's on this type of time, you're not gonna have nothing to worry about. And that's how I've been from that moment forward. I allowed myself to feel the way I felt about the situation with me and that guy, and us going our separate ways. However, this is the frequency I'm now on. I did the work to be this way. I did the work that I could even have somebody come in and want to treat me like this. Because at one point, that wasn't the case for me. So, if you are somebody that's experienced someone that is treating you well, and you're sitting here trying to self-sabotage, I want to just tell you and remind you that you deserve pleasure. Whether if this situation is going to work out or not, you deserve to be treated a certain way. And that's just, it could be that simple. Now, don't go around here using people and stuff like that. And that's another thing I want to put as far as using people. Ari, you know, the Instagram Ari G Herbo, and you know, Moneybag Yo's current girlfriend. I was watching a video with her talking about her relationship with an ex-friend, and something that she said, and that stuck with me. She said, because they asked if the ex-friend, she thought he was using her, and she was saying, well, I think we're all here to use each other. We're just not supposed to misuse each other. And that's the thing, we are all here to use each other, to show each other who we are, where we want to go, and what we want and what we don't want, and you know, all of that stuff. We're just not supposed to misuse each other. So if you're dealing with somebody, don't be misusing them because they're doing right. Keep your genuine spirit and learn and allow, and then when it's time to let go, be okay with letting it go. And if it grows into something else, great. But I had to experience that guy to actually get prepared for the guy that I really am going to be with, because that's how he's going to treat me, and that's what I'm going to be expecting, you know. So kudos to myself, because that was a reflection that I did the work. And kudos to you if you are getting that energy and having guys or girls or whatever it is coming in and treating you in that. Your friendships are top tier, your job is top tier, they know who they have. Even with my last job, child, whatever I kind of wanted, that was given to me, because that's what I believed. And if that's not what I wanted, that's not what I want, and I will speak up for that and find somebody else to do it. That's not what I wanted. I'm not going to do whatever it is that y'all need me to do, because this is my job. I got to be happy too. I got to learn how to speak up for myself too. I got to know how to you know, be okay with what I want to and what I need to be doing my job, you know. So all in all, I say, start believing that you deserve pleasure. Start believing that you deserve people who are going to treat you on a certain level and a certain frequency, because you deserve it. Okay? So that is my message for today, and I hope it went to whoever needed to hear it, and you guys receive it. And I wish you so much love and peace and a great year ahead. I will see you in the next video. Bye.